Now, an Eyewitness News investigation. You're about to meet a man who has filed well over 100 lawsuits against local small business owners. He says he's an advocate for the disabled. His critics say what he does is harassment and extortion. James Cohan says he's disabled himself, but our exclusive video casts real doubt on his claim to suffer from end-stage emphysema. No wheelchair, no walker, no oxygen tank.
He's in better shape than I am. Look at him, he's hiking with his dog.
He's actually waiting for the dog to catch up.
James Farkas Cohan clearly loves to hike. It's also clear he loves to file lawsuits, 164 that we found. Cohan says he's disabled with end-stage emphysema. He sues small businesses, claiming those businesses are violating the Americans with Disabilities Act.
My building is in compliance, and I still was sued.
We've been sued by this guy on both buildings.
All of these business owners have been sued by James Cohan. We got them together last night at the Blue Room, a bar in Burbank that's, guess what, also being sued by Cohan.
Oh my God, lawyers, the law, I mean, the whole kit and caboodle is just a nightmare.
Mr. Cohan. Mark Brown, ABC 7 Eyewitness News. How are you today? We caught up with Cohan after his daily hike up this steep hill near his Sun Valley home. We just saw you take a pretty nice hike up that hill, and any explanation for that?
Why don't you just talk to my attorneys or doctors about all that?
Okay, do you have emphysema at all?
Yes, I do. And I fooled all the machines and doctors about my condition.
In this March 2011 lawsuit against a local business, Cohan submitted this form from his physician stating he has end-stage emphysema. It's a condition he says limits his ability to walk, work, speak, and breathe. Do you need a wheelchair or a walker?
Yes, I do.
We showed our video to Glendale pulmonologist Dr. Eli Hendel.
We consider end-stage emphysema those individuals that all the medications do not help. Those are the individuals get put on a transplant list, and at minimum they need supplemental oxygen because the lungs cannot deliver enough oxygen to the blood to meet their needs.
So does Cohan make a living off these lawsuits? We asked. He fired back with a barrage of racial epithets. Do you basically make your living suing people under the Americans with Disabilities Act? Is that how you make your living?
Actually, I'm in the slave trade. I still sell to others to use them in their work.
Cohan uses multiple attorneys. Two told us they no longer plan to represent him and have dropped their Cohan cases. Do you have an oxygen tank?
Yes.
You do. Where is that?
It's not with me.
But business owners fighting Cohan in court don't buy it. We showed them our video.
I just can't believe this guy. Definitely he's not handicapped.
He wants to be in a good shape to spend all that money he's getting from everybody. He's done. He's done.
It's like an industry.
It is an industry.
Pasadena attorney Jim Link has tracked Cohan's cases since 2007.
Technically, legally, they're all frivolous, and arguably he could be subjected to monetary sanctions. Arguably, his attorneys could be sanctioned if they knew, which is frankly why they've dismissed all the cases.
Cohan demanded $10,000 from Burbank business owner Kevin Tanachian.
I was about to pay him up $3,000 to make him go away. I mean, look at what everybody's going through. Look at the hassle, look at the stress he causes everybody. He should be behind bars.
Turns out Cohan has an extensive criminal record. Most recently, he pleaded guilty to being a felon in possession of firearms. An ATF raid netted 34 guns, some semi-automatics, and 31,000 rounds of ammunition. Are you under house arrest at this time?
No, I'm not under house arrest.
That's not true, but probation officials wouldn't tell us if the conditions of Cohan's house arrest allow occasional hiking trips. Cohan's other business, organ procurement, as in human organs for transplant.
I'm still involved in organ transplants, yes.
What's the range of that you would charge for a kidney? Cohan wouldn't answer, but his website spells it out. $115,000 for a kidney, $225,000 for a heart, lung, or liver.
Why don't you just answer your own questions?
Back at the Blue Room.
It was a scam, and it's like I knew it was. I could tell by the way, there were so many businesses involved.
Business owners cheered the Burbank woman who brought Cohan's ability to life. Does it make you mad?
Well, it's very upsetting. It's very upsetting that, our system is set up that somebody could do this.
State Senator Bob Dutton agrees the law needs to change.
This is kind of like drive-by lawsuits. It's the modern day extortion. abortion, SB 783. And what it would have done is basically said, hey, let's give everybody about 120 days to take care of these little problems before you can sue them. And it was really basically that simple.
Senator Dutton's bill died in committee, but he plans to try again next year. As for Cohan,
I told you I'd do it out of the goodness of my heart because I'd like people to be in compliance with ADA. I don't make any money doing this.
we don't know exactly how much money Cohan has made off his 164 lawsuits because settlements aren't necessarily part of the public record. We do know this: in at least 128 of those 164 cases, Cohan asked for and was granted a fee waiver by the court. That means taxpayer money, your money, is going to fund these lawsuits.